What's up, family? It's your girl Frankie, baby, fantastic. And I'm here, you already know. Show started at 7:30, so won't you invite a friend along? What's up, Instagram? Y'all gonna have to come on over to YouTube, Facebook, one of those platforms if you want to see what's popping. But I'm gonna hang out on the video there. But you might want to come on in and see some of these graphics and things that I got going on. Hold on. 7:30. I'm on time. What up? What up? What's going down? What's up, D? What up, Dotson 3058? How you doing? Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little something, talk a little bit about a few little things. You know, I try to be consistent with a certain time, but my life just isn't set up like that. But when I come, I try to give you something, you know, something you can use in your everyday life, in your everyday tribe, your everyday struggle. You feel me? Trying to be the best to reach the highest of heights that we have. Let me see who's in the building. Show starting at 7:30, y'all. Tap in and say what's up. Let me know where you watching from, what platform. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. I think I should turn this down. Maybe I just pop in here a little early. I'm a little early, but you know, the early bird catch the worm, right? And that's what they say. All right, y'all. Let me pop on up in here. Well, maybe you know what? I still got a couple minutes, so let me just do a little sharing. If you on my live, won't you do me a favor and share it out too, y'all? It don't hurt to share. Sharing is caring. You know? Sharing is caring. So come on. Support the good. Support what's positive, you know? I ain't gotta tell you. You see it. This track right here is a revolution track. Shout out to Quiet Storm. The Quiet Storm. That's my man. You can find this track also on his projects, but this is also on the soundtrack of Jew Black 2. Jew Black 2 was on the website, Frankie Baby Fantastic, and also on Amazon.com. It's your girl, Frankie Baby. Let me clean my lips. Feel like I'm boiling. That a little better? Okay. Hopefully that'll stand up like that, because I sure just have to sit there. All right, man. Let me get ready to bust open this gate. Bust open the gate. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. And I'm here with you. So, won't y'all get y'all, you know what I'm bringing. It's going to be something about this entrepreneurial business. With my notes. I got my notes. I may need to cut this light on so I can see. Y'all know how that is. Seeing is definitely believing. It's your girl, Frankie, fantastic. Let me cut the sounds off. Shout out to Quiet Storm. Little down. All right, that's that. What's happening, y'all? It's your girl, Frankie, baby, fantastic. I'm starting at 7:30. I'm gonna cut on my light so I can look at my notes. Won't you be as kind? Let me know where you looking, where you watching from. I'm on a few different platforms here, and chime in. Hey, talk to me. I do talk back, y'all. I talk back. That's word. I do have it on YouTube. I mean Instagram, but again, Instagram, you won't be able to see the lovely slides that I curated for this here tonight's show. Tonight's show is called How Cheap Ass Lobster Became a Delicacy. I like lobster. If you like lobster, go and put a lobster in the chat. I like lobster. A lot of people, you know, they think they eating high on the hog when they go out to seafood shanty. Do they still have seafood shanty? Or when they go out to Red Lobster. You know how they do, y'all. You know. Let me cut on some type of assistance here. That's bright. Ooh, cut it down. Ooh, cut it down a little bit. Yeah, how's that? I can see right there. That's pretty good. So I got these damn readers. I still didn't go to the optometrist. Is that the eye doctor name? Optometrist? You know. I gotta go. But look at these readers, y'all. They make my eyes look big, like 10 times bigger. Ooh. I can't see nothing else, but I can only see when I go like that, and it kind of give me a headache. So I believe I have the wrong prescription, right? Or the wrong, what's it called? The wrong, percentage. All right, so let me just talk to you a little bit. I'm going to start at 7:30. It's about like 6 more minutes. Tonight's show is about how cheap ass lobsters became a delicacy. So alongside of this, I'm going to share a video. Again, that video that I'm sharing with you has no sound on it, but it's just something to guide you along to get the visual so you can understand what I'm telling you. I know I look back on some of my streams and I'll be like, you know what, girl, you talk fast. I do talk fast, but there's a reason for that. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to, it works for me, but I notice it may not work for other people. So I'll try to slow it down a little bit and breathe. Okay. I'll try to do that because I don't want you to miss what I'm saying. All right. So I'm going to start the show. Maybe I won't wait till 7:30. Damn, I thought I had lotion. Oh, I do. It's very little. It's on getting on a low. So I don't see you ain't say nothing to me yet. You talk to me. Listen, this train is free to ride. All right. The only thing I ask is a small little token appreciation, like a thumbs up, say hi, something. Sharing is caring. All right. I'm gonna start the show. 5 more minutes. I might as well wait. You're gonna tell me where you at. Let me just show you a few things then while we start this thing here. Did you see the girl? I'm not gonna show you this, but her name is
Beyonce is the Michael Jackson of our generation.
Another one of these Hollywood explosion. When we talk about Beyonce,
she's a songwriter, and I'm a strong. I used to write a lot of music back when I was doing my independent entrepreneur local thing. You feel me? And she really opened up a lot about things that's going on in the industry. You should not be surprised. But if you get a chance, go check that out. It's all on YouTube. I think her name is Red. I'm sorry. That's not my story tonight. So without further ado, it's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. I am about to start the blood clot show. I don't think I need these headphones like I said, but I'll put them on for now. You ready? If you're ready, let me hear you say, ow. Let me hear you say, ow. Let's go. better get low.
Baby. Fantastic.
Lights, camera, rolling, action.
你好臭咩？好臭冇 fucking 用噶，出嚟行講勢力，講單位。
What's happening, family? The intro, shout out to Ken Will. The intro is a song that I did back in the days called Nai Bengi. I dedicated that song to my late older brother, Ronald H. Wilson. Nai Bengi means death to the oppressor. All right. And it's a chant that Rastafari cry. All right. And I wrote that in response to his death by police brutality. All right. Shout out to Ken Will for that track. He put his thing down on that. So look, today I'm going to talk to you about, you see the title. I don't really have to keep going into it, but here, I'll put this up right here. Let me put it back down a little bit, maybe like this. Does that work? Yeah, like that. So you can probably see the whole thing. Yeah, so today, you see this, I'm just going to have these slides come through, y'all. So the thing about me, when I look up these interesting things that I like, I've thought about lobster. I love lobster. I knew this a while ago, but I never put the story together so I can present it to you. So now I just kind of put the story together in a flow, and hopefully it makes sense to you. Not only lobster, it's also something like this, when I say how something cheap becomes a delicacy or something very expensive, it also applies to diamonds. Okay. I said that to some girl before. She was like, I don't care about that. You feel me? She like, no, I want a diamond. When you find out the truth, the question you got to ask yourself is then what you're going to do. Another thing about these stories is that when I look at these stories, it's not really for just jaw-dropping information. Some of the information you may know already, but the take-home point is that, you know, I love the business. I love people working and reaching out, doing their own thing. So the take-home point is to see how these things were done and apply it to your own business, product, service, okay, or organization. You can apply these things to your own service. So when I look at these stories, I try to pull out the factor that matters to us. All right. Having said that, I'm really not interested in the multi types of lobsters that there are. Okay. But I will share with you these are 10 different types of lobsters. All right. So I'm going to begin sharing my notes with you and letting you watch this here screen while I go along and do my thing. All right. If you haven't, please push like, share. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How you doing? Shout out to Daryl Brooks, America, the On Fire Show. The On Fire Show is weekly Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Daryl let me know in the chat, and that's for my East Pacific time. Political show, very hard hitting and cutting edge and really in your face. So shout out to Dow and his co-host Rebecca and Steve. No, I'm sorry. God damn, I'm so horrible, y'all. I'm horrible. Rebecca and Chris, boy. All right. 7 o'clock. He says it's 7 o'clock. Thank you, Dow. 7 o'clock, y'all. So make sure y'all check them out. Again, I'll be having not channel. Maybe I'll just talk about that later. Let's get into this lobster stuff. Did y'all know that lobsters were cheap and basically for the poor? Now I'm talking like 1600s all up through the 1800s. Lobsters was really for the poor, and they were readily available, washing up on shore. I mean, it wasn't nothing exciting or special about them. Okay. If you know that, let me know in the chat. if you know that. And if you still pay top dollar for lobster, having know that, do you still pay top dollar for lobster? All right. So let me just let you know. So you can see these things. I put some delicious lobsters, pictures of lobsters cooked, being kept caught, and frozen and things like that. I happen to love lobster. I hate when people refer them to roaches. In fact, in the times of 1600s, that's kind of what they were, the bugs of the sea, the bugs of the ocean. And they do look like damn cockroaches, don't they? Oh my God, they look like cockroaches. Even shrimp. I don't want to talk about that stuff if, when I'm eating it. But I'm not going to get on my diet issues because usually I really shouldn't eat the scavengers of the sea. But yeah, lobsters. Lobsters are very cheap. They were cheap, and they were also in the Native Americans used them as fertilizer, y'all. Fertilizer and farming bait, fishing bait. All right. Indentured servants they were served to indentured servants so much that they often complained about eating lobster so much. So the point that I'm going to share with you is how they made this turn. How the hell did they make it so it's so expensive? It reached market peak, and even still to this day, people really think they are eating the top of the line when they go and eat lobster. So stay with me. I'll be right back, and I'll let you know. I'll get right into this. We'll jump right into it. All right, it's your girl, Frankie Baby, fantastic, easy breezy, beautiful, native. Check it out. It's Frankie Baby Fantastic. Let's talk about my award-winning documentary, Jew Black 2. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. 2 books, Influence Me and Color Your Success. Did I mention it's on my website too? FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Support your girl. I'm out here in these virtual streets going hard, y'all. And I can use all the support I can get. Become a fantastic supporter. You can start today. For more information, visit www.FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Jew Black 2 documentary, Color Your Success coloring book, and Influence Me, a positive motivational book, available at Amazon and FrankieBabyFantastic.com. And if you like this promotional video, head on over to my website. I can do something fantastic for you. I'll meet you there. FrankieBabyFantastic.com. All right, bet. I'm just gonna get into it. Yeah, I had to take those headphones off. They bother my throat. It seems like I sound different, or I don't know. But yeah, so the thing I'm going to talk about how they started, what factors took place to make this thing happen here. There's a few different things and strategies, several strategies actually, and historical developments that took place. All right. So on my note, I got 2 sets of notes, but I'm a breeze through because I don't want to be long-winded, y'all. I really want to keep them under an hour. All right. Defining characteristics about lobsters are you have to cook them right away, because soon as you kill them, they'll break out into the bacteria. The bacteria triples, multiplies, and it releases all types of toxins. So back in the 1800s, when people ate these things, they rushed up on the shore, like you ate them near the shore, or you prepared it right there near the shore. Then you have a time when it happened fast because of transportation. So hold on, let me slow down. So the toxins and all that, and not being able to really transport them, that's why they were there locally, especially in Maine. And the East Coast is really where this stuff was, right? And in Canada. So you have a bunch of lobsters readily available. Then you get the railroad that starts to take off, right? And we all know you're talking big money, Rockefellers, all these people are involved in this. Now you have to keep in mind, I'm talking to you about business. I'm not talking to you about this. Yeah, I like lobsters, but I'm not giving you a damn story about lobsters. I'm giving you a story about how something was just like the other day. If you seen my show yesterday about plastic and the trash that overseas buy, how they're able to make money off something so useless and has no value. Okay. And not only do they make money, they quadruple the worth. You know what I'm saying? They basically created a perception of scarcity and exclusivity. All right. So, and how did they do that? So not only did they create it, like I said, other things that in certain industries also factored in, like the train. All right. Okay, yeah, like the train. So now with the train, you're able to freeze it, put it on ice, right? For the travel. And not only was they putting it on ice for the travel, they began marketing it to the more inland, traveling towards the Midwest, is saying that damn, I ain't write that down, but I remember it was something sort of like lobster. At first in the 1600s, they were saying lobsters is for the poor, it's a horrible dish. But then come what is it, like late 1700s, 1800s, I'm sorry, they're starting to say lobster is a delicacy in the East Coast. After the ice come along, they started shipping it. Well, when the railroads start getting better, so they're shipping it along. So at one time back in the 1800s, lobster was a delicacy at one time. Beef, and then just to give you a little bit more information about it being cheap. 1605 was the first reports of a person eating lobster. All right. It was a columnist. Damn, man, it's hard to pronounce words sometimes, man. I swear. A columnist. Help me out. Let me know in the chat what the hell it's called, how you say it. But anyway, back then he said lobsters back then were bigger. They were 16 to 25 pounds. Now, that's a big ass cockroach. That's like a baby. Okay. Now, today, lobsters are 1 to 4 pounds. So they were getting lobsters that were huge, like the size of a damn little baby, y'all. All right. So not only were they cheap, they had plenty. It was bountiful. They had a bunch of it. All right. So it had a stigma on the East Coast, like I said, for being something for the poor, indentured servants. It wasn't a delicacy at this time, and that remained throughout the American independence. So what did I say? Solo only were man. I'll tell you, every day, more and more, it's getting harder to read my writing. I swear. But anyway, there was a stigma. One writer said lobster shells. Oh yeah, I did write the quote down. Lobster shells upon a house is looked upon as poverty and degradation. I wanted to look and see if I actually could find that quote in the man who said it. His name, I did have his name. Let me see if I can find his name. It said lobster shells upon a house is looked upon as poverty and degradation. If I see it, I'll share it with you. Who said this? Lobster shells upon the house. Here it is. Wrote by John A. Rowan. Here, I'll show it so you know I ain't just playing games with you. Let me see. Share my screen. I'm not gonna get deep in. Damn, not add share. G. I'm working on my posture, y'all. Trying to. Here's the quote. Oh wow, look at that. I could have downloaded that. I didn't check this page. I didn't even check the quote. I just through my research I saw it. I'm not going to come from this page. I was just really trying to find the quote. Lobster. No, that's not it. I was trying to find where he put the quote at. Oh, here it is. Lobster shells about a house are looked upon as signs of poverty and degradation. John J. Rowan, 1876. All right. So they're writing about this stuff. They're saying like, yo, you cheap mofos over there eating them big ass cockroaches. You know, that's really how they looked upon it. It was a stigma. The people moving towards in the West really wasn't up on that yet. You know, just like now, sometimes in the West Coast, some things don't catch on in the East till later, like crack. No, I'm serious. Okay. But yeah, I know it was a gripping example, comparison, but whatever. Instagram, y'all need to come on over here so you can get some of this juice, baby. All right. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, in the 1870s, a 3-pound lobster could be bought for 3 cents. 3 cents. At that time, they still cheap as hell. They still cockroaches. You still dining off cockroaches. You know, think about that. Cockroach, cockamania, right? So you having lobster. We're having lobster today. You probably got 6, 7 lobsters, you know, for the family or whatever. And you didn't think you were fancy. It was just like you got a can of tuna. Speaking of cans, they had cans of lobster. Imagine, right? They said the colors were green in the sea, red in the pot, and black in the can. Now, I don't know how it was black in the can unless it was no types of preservatives then. Maybe that's really what it would look like if without the preservatives. Red, black, and green. Out to the people. 1840, 5-cent cans. That's lobsters were going for in 1840. They were inexpensive. The canned food helped to supply the war. So, let me see. Damn, my eyes. Okay, yeah. So the canned food started to supply the war. So they were eating canned lobsters. So then once again, they weren't eating fresh live lobsters like that again, because again, you had the ice situation. You wasn't a way to freeze it. You couldn't travel towards the West. So cans was available. Now, during this time in 1828, Maine started having some type of regulations and stuff like that. Fishing regulations, rules with getting lobsters with eggs, having to put them back and things like that. Now, keep in mind, we are still talking about marketing promotions. I'm trying to show you, and I need you to always think about your business. So you technically, while I'm telling you this, you should be thinking about here. You should be thinking about the prestigiousness of a product, the lack thereof, or the possibility of it being prestigious, the seasonality or rarity of a product. The people in the Midwest really didn't have access to it inland because it was on the coast. They was washing up on the shores. You couldn't push it and travel because it would spoil during the travel, correct? So think about this with whatever product you have. Let me continue. Matter of fact, let me take a break and I'm gonna come back and we'll get into the more of the regulations and how the cannery system got brought down. Won't you do me a favor and share, like, and give me some love on this. And I'm sure you'll be able to use this, y'all. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. Keeping it fantastic and always drastic. Here we go. Peace.
You want your money, you need your money fast. Share the link and get it fast through the Cash App. My mama wired money, I can't pick it up yet. Share the link, get it fast through the Cash App. I sent an invoice and I really need my money now. Calm down, Cash App coming through now. I'm at the barber shop, but it seems I'm short on cash. You can still pay it fast, send it through the Cash App. Share the link, get it fast through the Cash App. Share the link, get it fast through the Cash App. You share the link, get it fast through the Cash App.
All right, folks. Yes. I'll be meaning to put my cash app up here. Fantastic Media Group is now in need. At first, it wasn't a need because I would get around on the metro, on the train, on the bus. There's a lot of things I do in Hollywood, so I don't really need to be like in the hood all the time. You know what I'm saying? I go where I do business that I can get to, but things are changing drastically. I was trying to avoid it, but I definitely need some wheels. I need some wheels, company wheels. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to floss a ball, but I am looking to get some company wheels. Wheels meaning vehicle. All right. So I did that Cash App commercial. I use Cash App. A lot of people don't like. I mean, they use Cash App. I use a bunch of different things. So I will be flashing Cash App a little bit more often because I can use the help for the business to help me to keep doing what I do. You feel me? And bringing you some information. And like I said, I'm full-time entrepreneur, yo. So my clients, I love them. I do this for them as well. All right. So yeah, 1974. There was a minimum size with fishing of the of capturing these lobsters. All right. And it was 10.5 inches. All right. So let's see. Brought down cannery business. Many okay. So yeah. So with these restrictions on what size you can catch, you can't catch some that has the babies and things like that. Businesses started to move away because it started a decline in the canning business. Now this time the industry got cans. Like I said, having been in business and them doing business with the United States military, okay, business was a booming with the canned lobsters because they were rationed to the military. And if you know, like I know, that is one hell of a contract to get. I am looking. I used to spend like 2 hours combing the internet and looking for government contracts, military contracts. I have yet to land a military contract, a government military contract. But when I do, you will be the second to know about it. All right, trust me. So yes, so these canned I was about to say tuna fish. The canned lobsters are readily available for soldiers during the war. In 1887, Richard Rathbone from Smithsonian said lobsters are lobsters are of the East Coast in great demand everywhere. So you see, ding, 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 ding. That is a sign. I don't even know where my bell at. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. That's the first, well, not the first, but that's aside from the railroad, because that would be technology and things changing. But this Richard guy is a columnist. You know what? Forget that. Let me say it. Let me say how to say it. You know what I'm saying? Columnist. That's what it is. Pronunciation. I'll tear the English language up. It's unequivocal anyway. Don't hold me accountable. I'll call Chipotle in a minute. Hold on, my headphones up. Columnist. All right. So yeah, he writes, oh yeah. Oh, I'm tearing up the place. He writes, oh yeah, y'all. Lobsters are one of the East Coast. Lobsters are one of the East Coast in great demand everywhere. He says lobsters are one of in the East Coast. Lobsters are in great demand everywhere. All right. Lobsters of the East Coast are in great demand everywhere. So he's promoting these lobsters in the East Coast to who? To the inland. All right. They don't have them. Trains are running. They got the train railroad system. Locomotives are moving and grooving. All right. All right, let me move on. I don't want to keep beating that up. That's the locomotives, though. That's really what that was. All right. Railroad. The first railroad in Maine expanding networks made it possible for live lobsters now. Packed on ice, shipped inland within 2 days by locomotives. All right, so 2 days it takes to ship lobsters on ice inland. Okay, now we making money. Now, not only, well, the people here on the East Coast might be used to them, but we getting our market share on the inland, I was about to say inland empire, on the inland, inland, all right? Going towards the Midwest, all right? Then you have the cans, and also cans on the inland and on the inland didn't have a stigma to them. All right. Remember, on the East Coast, they were like poor for the poor. People tired of eating that shit. But in the inland, they weren't, because they didn't have them available on the shore like they were in the East Coast. So scarcity. So that's all. That's why now that train moving, and now they got that ice. Now that's money. That's money coming in. So these farmers, the fishing industry, they're setting it all up. We're talking 1800s, y'all. Business been booming. America, don't let me get on my tangent. 1884. I want to see if I can find this. I didn't have time to see if I can find it, but it was a cookbook from Boston, and it talked about different, let me look it up, different lobsters. It talked about lobster biscuit, chowder, cutlets. I would love to have some lobster cutlets. Now, remember, I told you the lobsters back then were, what I say, 12. They were 16 to 25 pounds. So you could have some damn lobster cutlets. Ooh, that sound right, don't it? Cockroach cutlets. How that sound? Cutlets deviled. Like deviled eggs, deviled lobster. I bet you that sounds good. I like deviled anything. I mean, somebody once told me, yeah, you like all the bar food. You know what I mean? I used to be on that Henny. Ooh, eat all the bar food. Curried lobster, scalloped and stewed lobster. It was a cookbook, 1884 cookbook in Boston. Let me see if I can find it. 1984 cookbook. It was the first cookbook in Boston. Cookbook. Let's see. A database of historical cookbooks is down online. I might have to, let's see, 1984. Let's see if this is it. I don't want to take long on this. Ground Baker's Cooker, Printed, the Gumbo Cooking, because they didn't give me the name. I don't know. But check this out, though, right? They didn't give me the name. But these are supposed to be mint condition cookbooks from that shit is 1984, bruh. Bug out of here. All right, never mind. Disregard that. So let's go on. So the cookbook and all those many ways to have lobster. I bet you never had no deviled lobster. If you had deviled lobster, you let me know right now. And I would want you to tell me how to get deviled lobster. Cynthia says, put on my glasses. Cynthia. These glasses are not glasses. They aren't real glasses. They are readers. I don't want no readers, but damn, I can see it. Ugh. I had the chain. I would like to wear the chain. Yeah, I'm gonna embrace my older age, y'all, for real. But all right, so yeah, let's go on. Cynthia says put on my glasses, so I'm gonna put on my glasses for Cindy Smith. Shout out to Cindy Smith. That's one of my old long time buddies since I was in grade school. That's how long me and her rock. You don't have a lot of friends you could say you rock back in those days. Even Darryl Brooks back when I was in grade school. All right, y'all. So check this out. Okay, here's the big bell. Remember, this is about business, y'all. You got to think about your business and how to apply it. Lobsters was cheap and for the blood clot poor. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to tell you the big wig that come in and start making this thing take off. We already got the locomotives moving it. We got ice chips. They packing it on ice chips. We got the military using lobsters. So we have a few fishing industries out there, fishing companies out there and making a little money. And they already started telling people in the inland that, oh yeah, in the East Coast, they love this lobster. It is a thing to do. So now the inland like, what? I want some of that lobster. So money's is picking up. But I'm going to tell you though, when we come back, I'm going to show you the big boom that made the lobster thing take off like no other. All right, I'll be right back. Let me play a little commercial or something for you, and I'll be back. Matter of fact, this part of the show is going to be like tips. No, I ain't going to do tips and tricks yet. I'll be loving to play that tips and tricks, y'all. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. I'll be right back with you. It's Frankie Baby Fantastic. Let's talk about my award-winning documentary, Jew Black 2. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. 2 books, Influence Me and Color Your Success. Did I mention it's on my website too? FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Support your girl. I'm out here in these virtual streets going hard, y'all. And I can use all the support I can get. Become a fantastic supporter. You can start today. For more information, visit www.FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Jew Black 2 documentary, Color Your Success coloring book, and Influence Me, a positive motivational book, available at Amazon and FrankieBabyFantastic.com. And if you like this promotional video, head on over to my website. I can do something fantastic for you. I'll meet you there. FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Oh man, I got to cut on the air. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. I hope it's not too loud for y'all. I won't keep it on that long. So am I pacing myself? Am I still like blah, 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 blah? I mean, I talk like that naturally. You know what I'm saying? My brain waves move fast. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not, I'm trying to get it because it's coming fast to me. You know what I mean? But, excuse me. But I do want you to get the message. All right, so listen. 1910, baby, 1910. Who do you think paved the way? It was a big time mogul, y'all. Who do you think paved the way? Let me know in the chat who you think it was that bought a house in Maine, not just a house, a summer house in Maine, and said. So I'm sure I believe he had money in the locomotive industry as well. So it behooves him to, yes, also start promoting this lobster lie, the lobster lie that is a delicacy. Who was it? None other than, hold on, I got pictures here too. Yeah, I showed you these lobsters right here. And here's that summer home that I was talking about. The summer home, that's a drawing. Here's the actual home in Maine, okay? No one other than the guy that's on my paper, John D. Rockefeller. He's the guy. John D. Rockefeller purchased a summer home, y'all, okay? And he started talking about how the lobsters were good. So you knew what happened. Tourism start coming. He got a summer home out there. Now it's big money. He was one of the big guys. A lot of people made good on the railroad. I kind of know some of that history too, and it's real interesting. Long old money. But anyway, the tourists started coming. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, in the last 2 decades in the 19th century, the price of a pound had quadrupled. All right, quadrupled. So, quadrupled. All right. So in 1920s, now we're in the 1920s, lobster becomes after the Rockefellers done put their magic on it. So what are we saying now, y'all? You still thinking about your product, service, or business, product, service, things like that. Services is what you might provide and things like that. Think about it, because not only was it the locomotives, the environment, the environment, the technology. Not only do those things factor in, but they all now here comes the mogul. Here comes the famous person, right? So imagine if you got someone, to use your product, to your service. Maybe that entails you to offer a free service to someone of status. I hate to say status because we are all someone. Don't get it twisted. But we're talking about the lie, the cheap ass lobster is becoming a delicacy. So in this world, people buy into the bullshit, y'all. They buy into the pixie dust. All right. So for what it is, think about your product and partnering it with, not partnering with, but having it rub shoulders with somebody of status. All right. That's what John D. Rockefeller was for the lobster industry. Okay. And I'm pretty sure he had coins in it. I'm pretty sure he was, had some business, some stakes in it. All right. Customers now, 1920, lobster became a luxury dish and a price peaked. And the price peak. Now, it reached a price peak. Now, a price peak is when customers pays an additional fee during certain periods when it's in high demand. Think of your bus, a bus riding. You might have to pay more for a fare on a bus or a taxi on peak hours when something like that. So with the train traveling, you understand what I'm saying? They factor in all these things on certain times, seasonal. So the people in the East Coast got to pay more. That's the start of that. All right. 1920s started that peak shit. All right. This is all great marketing, y'all. This is marketing at its best. You take cockroaches and make them valuable. Imagine if cockroaches were valuable now. If we did this, apply this type of science to cockroaches now. Boy, I get a container and I'll be visiting a couple friends. Nah, this is playing. So I can scoop up their cockroaches. You get it? Nah, this is playing. All right, bad joke. It's okay. It was funny to me. All right. So again, now I told you back in the 1900s, I meant that it did become a delicacy, and that was during that time when it hit the peak value. When it hit the peak, reached price peak, and it was about the same time the fishing began to take a toll. So between 1910 and 1916. Lobster lands fell by 50%. And why did that happen? The Great Depression. All right. The Great Depression. And fishing in the same places. You know what I mean? So now it's scarcity again. All right. They're taking the babies. They're not even allowing for lobsters to mate. All right. So that's kind of make it go downhill, and it's no longer a delicacy anymore. Not a delicacy anymore. The landing of lobsters was cut in half. All right. 1929, the Great Depression, they call it. It's more like an organized depression. I think all those things are organized because, war brings money. All right. That's what it is. War brings money, baby. All right. On the East Coast, people were still having lobsters for lunch. It wasn't a great big old thing during the Depression. It was, what you gonna make a tuna sandwich? What you gonna make a lobster sandwich? Same shit. Cans, same thing, right? So we regurgitated back to the old way of selling this lobster, okay? Fresh lobster was not a delicacy all over again. You can just get your canned stuff. Fresh wasn't a delicacy. Things started picking up more. What did I say? Oh, yeah, and the marine life drama. So you know how that go. I said about the fishing and getting live lobsters and thing of that. Live lobsters. Getting female lobsters with eggs. People started caring more about these things. Kind of like the show that I did yesterday. Check it out. The show about plastics and how those frivolous things we were outsourcing to other countries. And just check it out. It's a good show. It took me a minute to get in my groove, so the first half is a little rough. I hadn't been live in a minute, y'all. But and plus, you know, I just kind of make my notes and I'll go for it. You know what I mean? It's not like I practice. You know, I'm gonna just go for it. And I love doing it. But anyway, I started finding my mojo about the second half of the show. But anyway, so the marine issues, people started caring and giving a hoot about these things. Conservative issues about we need to conserve some of the fish and things like that. Fish industry issues, if you will. All right. That one is done. We moving right along. At this, well, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna head it backwards. Okay, now email Patrol. I'm gonna look him up. Let me look him up. He's the guy who started freezing lobsters. All right, Email Patrol. He's the guy who started freezing lobsters, and this is in 1936. Now we have, oh my back. Now we have another change now. Now lobsters are being frozen, and they were called popsicle packs. A whole cooked lobster frozen with saltwater brine. Let me see if I can find that. Matter of fact, I'll come back and I'm gonna just go for it. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let me see if I can find it. I know, don't be saying, oh, you should have found it before the show. Like I said, this is live, baby. If this was a pre-recorded show, then I would have had it all taken care of for you. Okay, but right now it's not pre-recorded, it's live. So you gotta wait for me. All right, and I'm still waiting for you to share. So could you put share, like, or say something in the comment box? Huh? Thank you. I appreciate it. I know I'm a hole, or not really, but you know, I mean well. All right, so what's this guy's name? His name is Email. That's where I get that from. ELLEPETRUL. I don't even know if I spelled this right. Oh, there his name is. And let me write the popsicle. I want to see it. The popsicle pack. Let's see, baby. No. Let's see. Lobster. Put the word lobster in. I love popsicles. Yeah, I need to leave this sugar shit alone. Okay, I guess this would be it. Oh, here we go. Is this it? I guess this is it. Y'all want to see? Oh shit. All right, look. Hold on, let me share it. I guess this is it here. Share screen. All right, the dude's name is Email Petroli. All right, now I'm assuming this is it. Oh, look at that pickled ice pack. I'm assuming this is it. It says lobster popsicles. All right, let's go to it. No, I wanted to go to the website. Are you still seeing this? Let me share. Oh shit, you're not seeing nothing. Hold on, let me share the screen right there. All right, hold on. Lobster popsicles. Seaside and seafood. Let me see. Okay, this was established in 1968. So this is just a company who happens to do them. Wow. That doesn't sound appetizing. A lobster popsicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that the name of that. Lobster popsicles. Email Petroli. Let me see if I can get a picture of this guy. Did I do it? over here. Hold on. Email Petroli, where you at, brother? So I guess they ain't gonna have no picture of him back in 1930s. They had cameras and shit. Well, anyway, now this is probably more like the frozen pack right here. I rock with those. Okay, so let me get back to the show, y'all. So yes, so he created this frozen popsicle pack. All right, and then cryogenics freezing. There's a cryogenic machine. I think it's called cryogenic. I went in that machine where to get this cold flash freeze type thing, supposed to help with pain and stuff like that. I did it for my back one time. It was kind of interesting. I'm gonna do it again. If you get a chance, go and try it. So when you get the cryogenics freezing, that was introduced in the 1980s. So keep in mind, I'm trying to give you a timeline and everything that's going up. All right, that's going down. It's going up. That went down when we wasn't around. No, I'm just playing. All right, so 1980s, the cryogenics freezing was introduced. All right, so the technology offers a deeper freeze, which allowed longer shipping times. It made you can now ship this shit to probably California. You understand? Well, they got more in California. California got their own shit. All right, frozen lobster products. This allowed frozen lobster products to proliferate. All right, basically grow. The industry got started booming. All right. What the hell was I writing there? Oh, there were then you had the label wars. The label wars were about the types of lobsters. Okay, now keep in mind, this is again about your marketing program. They started the label wars. What's true lobsters? Because they got the name Maine lobsters. So one company will be like, hey, we got the true Maine lobsters. What they sell ain't lobsters. That shit is a prawn. You know what I'm saying? It's not a prawn. They were selling things that wasn't a true lobster or a prawn. Okay, and that was called, I think I'll go down and give you the name a little later. Do I give you the name? I'm not sure if I give you the name. Yeah, Lagostino. All right, so it was a controversy centered around the meat of the Gostino type of squat lobster. Now let me look that up and see if I can see what a Gostino type of squat lobster looks like. Lagostino. Let's see what we can see. Oh shit! So wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let you see. Okay. So let me share the screen. All right. So Lagostino, and they say that these types of lobsters are really used in soups and biscuits and things like that. Can you still see? Here, I'll show you the screen. Oh, my stomach growling. When I'm done, I'm going to make me I did have these. I'm going to make me a Beyond Burger. So I've had these before. They sell these too at Trader Joe's. So the lick. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Let me get this off. Sorry about that. They said these at Trader Joe's. Lagostino lobsters. So there was some controversy saying that those lobsters right here weren't even true lobsters. All right, they weren't even prawns. So now we're dealing with what? We're dealing with the type of competition. You ain't got no Jordans. Those fake, or those aren't Newports. Those are Zooports. You know what I'm saying? Or created because there are different types of lobsters anyway. I'm sure all types of them washed up on the shore, but when you're dealing with the type of meat context now at this certain time in 1930s, conversation is about the type of lobster. That says competition all over it. You never heard about it in the 1800s. You was just hearing people was consuming lobster all the time. Okay, but now we're nitpicking. I call that good marketing. I call that very good marketing, excellent marketing. Oh, see, you got a scar. He got a scar on his. You better point out the shit, make a differentiate. All right. Say what's different about your product. All right. I'll get into tips a little bit later. Well, how long I've been going? Oh shit, I'm at an hour. All right, y'all. Let me pull off a little bit on this. All right, Long John Silver's was forced at one time to revise a marketing campaign for failing to clarify that the products used was a Lagostino lobster instead of Maine lobsters. Now that's letting you know right there. You're marketing it as Maine lobster. Somebody called Long John Silver's called them on it. I mean, man, my brain sometimes it just do it about face on me. It'd be like, man, forget you. For real. All right. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, check this out, y'all. According to the Food and Drug Administration, America is the only place in the world where you can simply add a label that says lobster in marketing. Any other place you got to say what type of lobster. But America is the only place that you can just say lobster. All right. So that lets you know, man, those wars were a little heavy when they start nitpicking about that. You know what I mean? So they don't say, oh, Maine lobsters. You could just say lobster. It doesn't matter if, look at these, y'all. Hold on. These are a bunch of lobsters, crabs, hummers, and hormats. I don't know. Everything you shouldn't eat, I believe. But yeah, these are the 10 different lobsters. So you don't have to say Lagostino's lobsters. You can just say lobster now. All right. All right, where are we? Maybe if I put on these glasses, I could zoom through it. Oh yeah, we almost done. This is actually the last page, y'all. All right, so yes, so our U.S. is the only. Oh, hold on. Oh shit, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the U.S. is the only place where they can say lobster. Just simply say lobster. Representatives in Maine even today still disagrees with with restaurants being allowed to use the word lobster attached to Lagostino lobsters. And why do you think that is? Because Maine, I did say tourists. I told y'all the tourists go a lot to Maine, especially since John Rockefeller had purchased his summer home there. I believe I did say that. But anyway, Maine is really where it all started. You know what I mean? Maine on those shores, right? Did you know Maine was the state? Hold on, noteworthy. Let me say something noteworthy. I mean, usually I try to show a business, but I want to play the noteworthy. Let me tell you something about Maine. What? Oh my God!
You what? Yeah, boy. Got him!
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Say what?
Oh my God! You what? Yeah, boy. Got him!
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is noteworthy. This is worth mentioning since I'm talking about Maine. Maine, here in America, on this mainland, Maine is the closest state to Africa. That's all. That's all. You thought it was going to be about some business, right? But no, it's just the closest to Africa. I thought that was interesting. All right. So anyway, yeah. So you got a lot of those things washing up on the shores of Maine, and they're still to this day, they're pretty steamed about them being able to say, just put lobster on their packages. They are steamed about that. All right. That was as of 2006. So all right, the United States most valuable seafood sector, the U.S. lobster. This is the most valuable seafood sector in the United States. Made $684 million in sales in 2008. 2018. Recent years, lobsters. I'm reading now. Recent years, lobsters have reached an all-time high. All-time high price. Yeah, I think about an hour. I start pulling out away from y'all. I'll be thinking about another show. Hey, Lamanda, shout out to Lamanda. She's in the house. Lamanda is the author, y'all. She's the author of Surprise It's Just P. You can get this book on Amazon. Better go get your copy. Surprise It's Just P. Colorful inside. Nice little story about, I'm not going to tell you about it, but you got to go know my brother. You got to buy your own. All right. So listen, shout out to Lamanda. Love you, sis. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, they reached an all-time high. So I'm going to take one more break, and then I'm going to give you the tips. All right. How you can use this stuff for your own business. I kind of was giving you the tips as I was going along, but we'll take a quick break and I'll give you some tips. Oh shit, wrong one. Some tips about how to apply this to your business, your product, or your service that you may have. It's your girl Frankie Baby Fantastic. I'll be Ray Black with you. It's Frankie Baby Fantastic. Let's talk about my award-winning documentary, Jew Black 2. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. 2 books, Influence Me and Color Your Success. Did I mention it's on my website too? FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Support your girl. I'm out here in these virtual streets going hard, y'all. And I can use all the support I can get. Become a fantastic supporter. You can start today. For more information, visit www.FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Jew Black 2 documentary, Color Your Success coloring book, and Influence Me, a positive motivational book, available at Amazon and FrankieBabyFantastic.com. And if you like this promotional video, head on over to my website. I can do something fantastic for you. I'll meet you there. FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Flip Ammo is your trusted source of high-quality ammunition. We're passionate about shooting and offer a wide range of products from bulk ammo to hard-to-find rounds, all at competitive prices. You can choose from local pickup or fast daily shipping. We are the fastest shippers in the industry. We strategically developed our space next to the UPS shipping center and can ship most orders same day till 7 p.m. Our dedicated customer service team is always available for any questions or product recommendations. Experience the passion, expertise, and exceptional service that sets us apart. Flip Ammo, your trusted source for high-quality ammunition. Hi, you. What's up, people? What's up, sis? My sister Raven. What's up, Raven? I miss you, girl. Let's get it cracking, baby. Let's do something. I'm always about that work. You already know. My love to you and the family, sis. Raven is watching from Facebook. I see that. Shout out to you, Raven. Cynthia is watching from YouTube. All right. Daryl is watching from Facebook. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Lamanda, it doesn't say where you're watching from, homie. Where you watching from? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know right now. All right, y'all. So tips and tricks. Well, tips more than tricks. Well, it could be tricks too. Yesterday I said tits and tricks. All right. So what did we learn today, class? Let me take this video off. I don't need this video anymore. I'm pretty much done, y'all. We talked about the factors of being a culinary prestige, seasonality, and it being a rarity, marketing to tourists. All right, so they didn't have it in the inland, so they started marketing, especially when Rockefeller moved to Maine. So you got more tourists coming in there. Lobster was marketed as a regional specialty, creating a sense of authenticity and uniqueness that appealed to visitors. All right. Cultural interests, literature and pop culture. Now, you remember I've read something about them reading, saying that lobster was the thing in the East Coast. You know, they pushed that type of rhetoric and the newspapers and stuff like that in the inland. So literature, art, popular culture played a role in shaping the perception of lobster. All right, writers and artists, that would be that example. Packaging and presentations. All right, remember the guy with the popsicle lobster, which sounds disgusting. Popsicle lobsters, a full cooked lobster in sea salt brine. All right, which allowed you to flash freeze these lobsters, and the train made the locomotives made it to push them on out to the inlet. And presentation, that's part of presentation. Think about these things for your business. A lot of times we just go ahead and get it, we got it, and we put it together. Maybe sometimes you can revamp. I particularly like rebranding. I don't like some of my clients have brands. Some of them had brands, but some of them really looking for rebranding. And that's where I do a lot of my work. And you can always rebrand, start thinking of rebranding by looking at some of your competition. And, ooh, damn, it's getting hot. And try to pull away by providing just a little something different, y'all. You feel me? So stay in it. Stay tapped in it. And remember I said about Rockefeller, he was also a famous person, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So tie somebody to your brand. Maybe you're sending them a kiss ass letter. You know that's what it's really called. Come on, you know that's what it's called. A kiss ass letter, and letting people know, hey, I really like you. I want to send this perfume to you. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Make people feel special. People like that. What else? And regulatory constraints. We're talking about your government. All right, government on lobster fishing, such as catching limits and size restrictions, also contribute to the perception of scarcity. All right, these measures were implemented to sustain lobster's population and prevent overfishing. So how does that pertain to you and your business? All right. Maybe there's a liquor store or a bar or something like that, and some location or a weed shop. Shout out to NJ Weed Man. A weed shop. You notice lately in the news, a lot of states are now starting to let loose on these regulations with opening marijuana dispensaries. All right. So that would be you scouring the land, going to another state, relocating, and using the regulations in your favor. Okay. So like I said, with any industry and any business, you can see how they're moving, operating, and generating wealth and monies in networking. Because best believe those locomotives, John D. Rockefeller had some ties in the locomotive arena and in the lobster arena. Okay, so it behooved him to go ahead and say and help to make people believe that this let people know that he was consuming lobsters. So now that really helped it look like a delicacy. So again, whatever you see, however you see success, you don't have to mimic the model, but you can take those things and carve it for your lane. All right. So culture, where you live, access, technology, marketing. I'll land on that. They have all impact the development. They have all impacted in developing the image of lobsters. All right. And that concludes my show today, baby. If you like the show, I don't mind. You can let me know. It's a good thing. All right. I plan to come more often. Like I said, I don't know if I can commit to the time because my life isn't just set up like that. I have a lot of things on my plate that I do, and I just don't know if I don't want to let people down or nor myself down. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it like that. I'm going to give a premature shout out to one of my homegirls. She has her book on the way. I'll share it with you right here. I'm not going to share the book, but I'll just share the character. All right. She probably going to be mad or probably won't know, or she should be watching and then she would know. Here it is right here. Ha! Brit, the spelling bee. So shout out to Bridget Farmer. Finished her book. It should be available soon on Amazon. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Shout out to Bridget. I'm really proud of people who go after their dreams and continue to chase and replace mediocrity with something that's fantastic. All right. So that's being said, I'm going to leave it, land my plane right there. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. Always remember to reach for your higher self, y'all. Never give up on yourself. Life is a continual journey. It's non-yielding. So you got to stay in the lanes. It's okay to take your breaks, but don't soak. I'm telling you, don't soak. You better hit the pits and get back on track and do it again. All right, y'all have a good one. I love y'all. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. It's Frankie Baby Fantastic. Let's talk about my award-winning documentary, Jew Black 2. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon. 2 books, Influence Me and Color Your Success. Did I mention it's on my website too? FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Support your girl. I'm out here in these virtual streets going hard, y'all. And I can use all the support I can get. Become a fantastic supporter. You can start today. For more information, visit www.FrankieBabyFantastic.com. Jew Black 2 documentary, Color Your Success coloring book, and Influence Me, a positive motivational book, available at Amazon and FrankieBabyFantastic.com. And if you like this promotional video, head on over to my website. I can do something fantastic for you. I'll meet you there. FrankieBabyFantastic.com. All right, that's the end of the show. Thank y'all for watching. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic and Fantastic Media Group. This is the People's Network. You already know. If you are late to join this train, all you got to do is go press rewind and just check out the show. And the only favor I ask of you is to hit the thumbs up, press a like or comment, baby. I like talking to you, and I do talk back. And I talk a lot. You should know that. All right? Until next time, you be easy. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic.